It wasn't a handout. It didn't turn out to be a handout. It was an investment. Look how much more that the average GI Bill beneficiary paid in taxes, how much more he did for his economy, and how much more he contributed, and how much better his family was raised, and so on. It was a terribly great investment in human beings in this country, one of the best.
Just like the GI Bill, where it was not foreseen how collectively this was going to have such a dramatic positive impact. It was meant as a reward, but collectively, it drove the progress for generations. We can do the same thing. The Arkansas Promise is our commitment. Our commitment to future generations of students, our commitment to our kids, our grandkids, our commitment to one another. Graduate from an Arkansas high school with a 2.5 GPA, go on to an Arkansas college, and under the Arkansas Promise, we will make sure that your full tuition at the highest cost public college and university in the state of Arkansas is covered. Covered either by the lottery scholarship, by Pell Grants and other federal assistance, or by the supplementary promise that we're making today. We simply cannot continue to expect middle-class families to pay more and more for higher education, which is more and more important for the ability of their students to succeed in life. This is an investment in our people, because what's going to determine the outcome, what's going to determine the economic outcome, what's going to determine the economic circumstances, what's going to determine the career path, what's going to determine the income levels of these students over the course of their lives is not going to be the strength of their backs. It's going to be what we do to build the strength between their ears. For anybody in Arkansas who doubts that this works, who doubts the power of providing financial assistance to students and their families, take a drive. Drive down to El Dorado. Talk to anybody that you find on the town square in El Dorado. Ask them what it's meant for their community.
When you have a family that is just getting by from paycheck to paycheck, and they have 2 or 3 children in school, and they really want their child to advance in life, and they wonder, how can I possibly give them this higher education that's needed? And there's not seems to be any hope, and then the promise came.
If a company whose main concern is its shareholders, if a company can make that investment, then I defy you to tell me why we, the state of Arkansas, cannot do the same thing. We don't recruit coaches in to the Razorbacks and give them anything less than the target of being national champions. Why would we ever shoot for anything less than that for our kids and our grandkids? We can move from where we are right now, which is 49th out of 50 in the percentage of our adult population that has a college degree, to being number 1 in providing an affordable higher education for our citizenry. These 21st century jobs are going to find the talent. The question is whether we're going to put the talent on the field here in Arkansas, whether we are going to do what it takes here